Week 11 of the 2022 season. And we've got Marshawn Lattimore, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the Jets and the Pats, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021.
You talk about the pause and refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Jones throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. From just shy of midfield, Jones. And his throw is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing Jones. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now Jones. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle for it. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Devontae Parker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. Bringing him out is the future Hall of Famer, now in his 18th NFL season, Aaron Rodgers.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
He finds Corey Davis.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The Jets at 7-2 here on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. To throw again on second down. Rodgers. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. Now it's Rodgers. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him. But as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They, of course, coming into this one in the midst of a tough losing streak. They did get helped out by the open week last week, and in talking with him, all indications were, Charles, that was a very helpful break.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams, coaches, they hate taking time off.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And he wisely will throw that one away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And I believe that gain on 3rd and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
Here's Jones throwing on 4th down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they could do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations, because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Patriots are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. And they enter play here in this one on a 2-game win streak, plus they come off the open week as well. So this is a team that has a lot of things working in their favor.
Oh, it certainly is, and let's face it, this team is playing so well. The worry now is that after a few extra days off, they'll be sluggish coming into this game. So I've heard that they spent more time in practice working what they call good versus good, starting offense versus starting defense. They want a fast start in this next game.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And incomplete on the deep ball. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And deep to return it is Marcus Jones. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. Jones. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 3rd down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup. Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, week 8 to be exact. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a dump off here complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Jones finding Bourne here over the middle. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Drew Chrisman on to punt. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jets will take over. And New York set to take the field. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10. Right at the 30. It's Stevenson with a run to begin the drive. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here taken in by Parker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. He's turning in a nice performance. Remember, he had the touchdown earlier, and this time he's able to beat double coverage to grab it.
I think that if he weren't worried about a taunting penalty, he'd run by the opposing team's bench and say, guys, 2's not going to be enough. You better get some more guys trying to cover me. He knows how to get open downfield.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. And he finds Parker here, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Purple?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, and then he curls back inside for the completion.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Jones. Oh, he was looking for Parker, but it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Rodgers. This one caught by Davis. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's Rodgers to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Jones on the return. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Patriots take over. New England's offense set to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Jones. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. 4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the 30 on 2nd down. Rodgers. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. From the 38, Rodgers to the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The kick by Gold is good, and they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. New England trying to get a place on offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones. And this is caught. It's Parker. The offense on third down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. Dancing to his left.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Rodgers going to throw. Steps away to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. Rodgers now to throw. He'll get this to Lazard. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the 1st. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20.
And the drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 2nd down. Jones throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Here's Drew Chrisman now.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away.
Here's Hardman to return. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Now Rodgers. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Throwing quickly to Wilson.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line. Now he dumps this off over the middle.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less, as they come up on 2nd and inches. And again, it's Rodgers.
There's Hall bringing in another one.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Gold is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in this last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And the Jets head out on offense here to start this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. To the right side, this is Stevenson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Jones. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing Jones. That is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Chuck Clark, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
New York ready to go again offensively. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Steps away. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now, that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Rodgers again now. That's caught left side by Hardman. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers.
They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. Now it's Rodgers. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. There's Thomas Morstead down. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline.
We'll get another look at Devontae Parker and the Patriot offense.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
That's good.
Back to throw. Jones. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Here's the Jet offense now. They head out to take over. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
That was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, Rodgers.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And this is caught inside the 5. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 43 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
On play action, now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And he's not going to get in as a try for two comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And some space here. Devontae Parker. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Well, CD, remember, he had a touchdown earlier, but that was in a much more conventional manner, this time picking up the fumble and taking it in for 6.
Yeah, you'd be able to see him out the scoop and score right there. Multiple touchdowns in this game for him, and he's not complaining how he got it done.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this third quarter.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Completes it to Hardman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the 31, Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, New York.
To throw is Rodgers. Looking middle, and that's complete. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. I'm not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. This pass going to be caught by Hardman.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Jones and the Pats now with a first and 10.
Just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. Back to throw. Jones. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Hall on a give up the middle. Matt Judon there to bring him down. Ball at the 40 here for second and 5.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense so far on third down, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And in a two-score game, obviously every play for third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A handoff for Hall. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Rodgers. And this one is incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll give to Hall. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring out a 4th down. Now Rodgers got to have this one. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 20.
Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving. They run once more with Stevenson. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 42. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So offensively on this drive, 2 of 2 on 3rd downs, and now they face a 3rd and inches. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So Aaron Rodgers and his offense down by 15. A little under a minute 50 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. To throw again on second down. Rodgers, he's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Rodgers to throw once more. And check down complete to Hall. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Rodgers going to try and throw on third down. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone and unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is caught. It's Davis. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities.